So guys, here's the second part of the summer perennials and shrubs that I was working on. I hope you'll enjoy it and see you next week. The teak seed flowers, and I have them all over the garden, at least here in the area where I plant the yellow ones. I have some white flowering pincushions. Then I have two deadhead. It was just raining a lot lately. I couldn't do too much in the garden. These purple flowers here are the flowers of the monk pepper shrub. And it's full of, I don't know, it looks like they are flying ants. And there are some bees too. This one is one of my favorite summer perennials here. These are the echinacea in pink, and I have some in white also. And they just bloom all summer long. And they are very beautiful in the vase too. And of course the bees love them, and the butterflies and all the other pollinators that are flying around here. These blue flowering ones are the balloon flower. And I used to have some whites one here too. Maybe they're coming up later. See, they really look like balloons when they just, when they're not open yet. So that's why maybe they call it balloon flower. And they also bloom a few weeks. I just love the flowers. They are simple, but the color is very beautiful, and that white center, that small white flower inside. It really looks interesting, very beautiful. Oh, there's a bee there on top of the white echinacea. The common verbena still performing. It's one of my favorite perennial here because it's so airy. They're just like floating in the air for me. I just love them, and I would like to plant more. I was hoping for some self-seeded ones, but I don't see anything. Maybe I accidentally killed them while I was cultivating here in springtime. The white flowering phlox are also very beautiful, but from the rain, some stalks broke. I have to cut that off. This is the pink flowering phlox. Doesn't look very good anymore after the rain. Have to deadhead, and maybe I'll get more flowers. One is the white flowering shrubby plant. And I just love those dainty blossoms. Very beautiful. And they also perform at least 2 months. And I don't have to deadhead. That's really good. Are the white loosestrife over here. They're not as large as the other ones that I have because the soil here is not that good under the apple tree. The apple tree takes all the nutrients from the ground, and I have to put some fertilizer for them. And as you can see, they're really very pretty, and I can use them for the vase. This one is another shrubby plant in orange, but doesn't really look very good here because it was being crowded by the gold sage. So I cut off some of the gold sage, and now it will have more air circulation here and more sun, so it will come back and give more blossoms when the sun starts shining, I guess. These are the beautiful cone flowers, very bright yellow orange, and they just flower until almost autumn. This one is a yellow flowering shrubby plant, and I just love them because they are very dainty blossoms, simple but very beautiful, and they come in all kinds of colors. There's white, yellow, orange, and pink. This is the ox eye. It's belonging to the family of the sunflowers, and they love the sun. So the more sun they get, the more flowers you'll get. But they also need quite a lot of water. So I planted it once in a space where there was a lot of sun but very dry area, and they just died. Every year there were less and less, and then finally they were gone. So I finally transferred some here, and seems like they like it here. And of course the inula. It's an herb plant, and the bees just love it. It's just leaning now downwards because of the rain, all the rain that it got last night.